Okay.
That's her car. Right now is the time, if you have anything that you want to tell me, because this is all going to come to that here soon. Because I'm going to be honest with you, it's a little suspicious.
Meet Anthony Maurice Kennedy, a man who was caught on camera disposing of the body of his own girlfriend, Adrianna Taylor. So he will pull any trick he can to throw detectives off his trail.
I don't want my life to be in danger. Well, I don't want your life to be in danger either, Anthony.
But lousy lies like these will only take him so far. Because when detectives find Adrianna, they will realize that sitting in front of them is not at all the concerned boyfriend Anthony pretends to be.
We literally cracked the case with the sledgehammer. You know.
That's just not anything inconsistent with all the other information we have at all.
And then something liquid came out. Obviously, we know what that is.
On November 13th, 2022, 911 dispatch in Cleveland, Ohio received a call from the concerned aunt of Adrianna Taylor. The 23-year-old hadn't been seen since October 8th, and family members were beginning to fear the worst.
So my cousin, she's been missing for over a month. Around October 8th? Around October 8th, she made a phone call to us around 2-3 in the morning, and she was screaming and she was hysterical, and she said that the man that she had been dealing with was shooting at her, and that she had made it into the house and was trying to she ran upstairs. That's all she said, and then she was like, okay, man, and hung up. That's it. And then after that, nobody has heard anything from her. We don't know where her car is at. We don't know where her phone is at.
While Adrianna's whereabouts were uncertain, suspicion fell on one man, her 43-year-old boyfriend, Anthony Kennedy. The two had met at work and moved in together not long after, but the relationship soon became volatile, with Anthony constantly accusing Adrianna of cheating and making increasingly terrifying threats to end her life. Detectives spoke with Anthony the next day, but he denied any involvement or knowledge in her disappearance. Investigators had no other evidence linking him to any alleged crime, but that would all change on Thanksgiving Day, when security footage from Anthony's sister's backyard showed someone fitting his description burying an object in concrete. But as of 2 weeks prior, Anthony was only a person of interest in Adrianna's disappearance. As he voluntarily comes in for more questioning, they're hoping that all changes very soon. Will he stick to his denials? Or will he melt in the glare of the interrogation room's harsh lights? With Adrianna still missing and time running out, detectives try their best to get the truth out of Anthony before it's too late. The following footage was provided by the Summit County Sheriff's Office.
Just to clarify some things from our conversation yesterday, okay, I just want to make sure I got it right in regards to, I'm trying to establish a timeline, okay? And it sounds like she's been bouncing around since you left your place, okay? Now, just so I got everything straight in regards to that, yesterday you told me that you guys were dating. She lived with you for a couple of months, but left about a month ago, right? Somewhere in, we're at the 15th today, so somewhere the beginning.
About a month and a half, something like that.
So by the beginning of October?
Beginning of October into September.
Okay.
Between that time.
All right, we don't need an exact date, but that gives me a better timeline. So end of September, beginning of October, okay? But she was living with you about 2 months prior to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be roughly August and September she lived with you. Roughly, give or take, right? Okay. All right. Now, how long have you been, I know you're married, like you told me, okay? How long were you dating her?
When she moved in, maybe a month previous, because I think a month previous she got fired. So, about a few months, maybe like 3 months or so.
Before she, including when she moved in?
Yeah,
I think she got fired in July sometime.
Yeah, so total it's like 3 months.
Yeah, okay, so right after she got fired, because I know you had mentioned that they were questioning you about your relationship with her, and then you guys really weren't messing around at that point, but after she got fired, then you guys started to develop a relationship. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's good. How long have you been married, by the way?
We've been married,
That's a good question.
since July 15th.
Oh, this year? Oh, you guys are freshly married. Why are you messing around so quick?
Look, no. So
It's okay, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant, yeah, it's okay. What's your wife's name, Anthony?
Natasha.
Natasha?
Mm-hmm.
Does she use your last name? What's her maiden name? I'm sorry?
Mm-hmm.
What's her date of birth, do you know?
I gotta know this.
You better know this. We're on tape.
The detectives have learned a great deal in the opening minutes of the interview, and none of it reflects kindly on Anthony. His relationship with Adrianna had actually been an affair, and not only that, he was only married mere months ago. His wife's birthday won't be the only thing he has trouble remembering, but as he goes on to describe Adrianna and his ex-wife's struggles with drugs, it soon becomes clear that this guy has a type: troubled girls who he can take advantage of.
So yesterday when we talked, you said you kicked Adrianna out of the house essentially because she's been using, right? And how often was she using? You know?
That I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Because
Was she using when she moved in?
that I'm not sure. I kind of like found out, you know what I mean? And with her track record looking at it, because I just think like, oh, maybe she had to run a bad luck. But then I realized that, you know, there's all these rumors about, oh, she's doing this, she's doing that. I'm like, you know, don't come to me in the rumors. I don't care. You know what I mean? Anything like, because unless I physically see it, I don't know, right? So she was living with her cousins. They jumped her and kicked her out. Then she was living with someone else. Then they kicked her. And this is months at a time. The longest period I think she's been somewhere like maybe 6 months, maybe a year. And then she lived with, I think, another person, they kicked her out. Then she was staying with her grandma on 9th in Chester. She kicked her out. Then she was staying with her friend Deshawn. Deshawn used to work with us. And she kicked her out. And then she was staying with me. And then there had to be someone else she was staying with, because again, when she was staying with me, she was there the longest 4 nights in a row, and then would disappear for a few days, stay 2 days, disappear for a day, stay 3 days, disappear for a week. And being married, because I used to be married to a crackhead, that was my first wife, she was a crackhead.
Mm-hmm.
That was the same pattern. And I know it was, and I would watch, it's like, but I didn't watch her carefully, because I didn't think about it, nothing about her. You know what I mean? And because I know, how to say, I know how a crackhead act, I don't know how a second addict act, right? So I'm pretty sure there's similarities. But my wife did the same thing. She would be there, and then when they should start picking up in 3 or 4 days, then she'd disappear. Then she'd be there, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like the same kind of pattern.
So you knew, you picked up on it.
I kind of picked up on when I paid attention, like, oh, you know what? And then I found the little blue pills.
All right, now, yesterday, you said when she moved out, let's say October 1st. Okay, we'll say October 1st. And that is the last time you seen her talk to her?
That's the last time I've seen her. I talked to my phone. I texted her, and I told her, you know, I think it's a few days later, oh, your stuff's still here, when you will come get your stuff. No text back. Hey, your stuff's still here, when you gonna come get your stuff? No text back. And I said, look, I'm throwing your stuff away, no text back. So I ended up throwing it away. Then my last text I ever sent her was, I hope you do good in your endeavors, and I wish the best for you.
So you were texting her, but she wasn't responding?
Right.
Okay. What kind of stuff did she have there that you threw away?
Like clothes, a pink bag with her camera in it. Trying to think, just mainly like clothes. That's it, like a pink bag she kept her camera in. That's it.
Just like, what kind of clothes? Like pants and stuff?
Like pants, shirts, pants, like. She took kind of like clothes for like maybe a bag full of clothes, and that's it, type deal. Yeah.
And she had a camera?
Yeah, I had bought her a digital camera. Whatever. It was like a camera, whatever.
Yeah.
She said she wanted to do photography.
Why'd you throw that away?
I threw the bag away. But I kept the camera, oh, she ain't gonna come get this, I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah.
And every pawn shop on the planet has cameras. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just leave it back.
When did you buy that for her?
I don't know, maybe a month or two ago.
A month or two before she moved out?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So she moves out, you text her a few times, and that is the last that you had, you haven't seen her since she moved out, that's the last Really, it's the last time you seen her talk to us when she moved out, because she never responded to your text message.
No, I got good rumors around where, oh, she's thinking what to do, or she's in some guy space, like, I'm not with her, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if she's in a dope man space or what, or she get, now she mess with the dope man, because dope, the best person to mess with is the dope man.
Yeah.
That's how my wife was.
Did you ever drive Adriana's car? Yeah?
Yeah.
When she was living with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the one time, I don't know how this happened, I had like a big, it looked like a sword in my tire. And I had to get to work, so she let me use her car. And then I would take her car, sometimes to the gas station, put gas in it for, some shit.
Yeah.
So, I take the gas to the car to the gas station, put gas in it for, that type of deal, And then, yeah, just like to go places here and there.
Little trips, why you got it, but obviously.
Yeah, and then she would use my truck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Right, so obviously you haven't driven that car then since you left.
right.
She left with that car.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anybody in her family, Adriana's family?
So, I know I've never met them, but this is what she spoke of. She has a little brother. I think they got different dads. And I believe they have different dads. And her little brother is the closest thing to her, but I never met him or talked to him. And then she talked to her dad, I think who has cancer or whatever. And her mom, because I wanted to meet her mom, and she said she's gonna bring mom over, but she said that her mom's like, I don't know, she's crazy or something. She's like, oh, my mom's like, she's not really the same. She's kind of out of it. She's a little crazy. I'm like, okay. And then her grandma who kicked her out, I know her grandma had cancer. And she had problems with her aunt, because her aunt was like her aunt's an aunt, but she's also an uncle type deal. She's a man, woman, whatever you want to call her. And they got into it real bad, and that's why I think her grandma kicked her out. It was some mess or crap with that. And those are the only.
So you never met any of them?
I never met anyone. Oh, she has a cousin that she would hang around a lot, but then she said they fell out. Her and her other cousins jumped her and kicked her out of one place. And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. I want to go back real quick to the last day that she was at the house. Mm-hmm. How did it end? Did you say you got to leave and she left, or did she leave, was supposed to come back and never came back? What was the circumstances on her last day at your place?
I told her, I said, you can't be here anymore. You got to leave. You're causing too much problem. You're doing drugs. I don't know if you're selling out here. You're not going to have me in federal penitentiary for goddamn daily drugs. That. It's not just, they're not charging just for traffic or something. They're charging for attempted murder. That's that shit killing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's killing people fast. Never could.
That's the worst stuff.
Over time. You know what I mean?
So she just agreed and basically took some things and left?
She was like, oh, whatever, this, that, and I was Okay.
She did take some of her things at least?
Yeah, she took some of her, she took out a bag full, one white bag full of clothes.
Yeah.
Wrapped it up, was upset, made sure I got my key off her ring. She was mad, crying, took her phone, all this other bullshit, just left.
And she fill up you say a white bag, like a garbage bag?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then she left.
Mm-hmm.
And her phone was still working at that time, right? You're not sure? Okay.
I believe so, but when I tried to, I think I tried to call her, she didn't answer. It just went straight to voicemail. But she always keep it on Do Not Disturb.
So typically it goes right to voicemail?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
So you gotta kind of wait for her to call you back. She never called me back. That's when I started the texting game. So I texted her, never got her stuff.
Anthony says he kicked Adrianna out of the house after finding drugs, and it was the last time he saw or heard from her. Her family had a decidedly different version of events, telling police the last time they spoke to Adrianna, she was fleeing from Anthony in terror. While he has no problem remembering details that make him look good, when it comes to ones that could be incriminating, like the gun he recently bought, his memory gets conveniently hazy.
Now, yesterday you also mentioned that you bought her a gun,
Mm-hmm.
and then you gave her a gun.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay,
Yes.
Why did you buy her a gun?
Because she said she's always down on 30th and all that.
So
And I
you're
said,
for
it's very
safety.
dangerous.
What kind of gun did you buy her?
Hold on. It is what's the name of it? It looked like saucy, but it's not. SCCY.
Sour?
Not 6 Sour.
Not 6 hour? I'm not a gun guy, are you?
A little bit, yeah.
Go ahead,
That's what I was thinking it was gonna go with.
I want to come back to that. I want to revisit that. I really do.
Yeah.
It's my own personal opinion. But SCCY is the gun company.
SCCY
9mm caliber. It's a piece of shit.
9mm color.
The top is pink. No, the bottom, the lower receiver is pink. The slide is silver. No, or slide. It's not chrome. It's stainless steel.
All right, so silver and black.
Silver and pink.
Oh, the bottom half is pink. The handle and is pink.
Do you have
Take that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Do you have the receipt for that or the serial number?
I'll have to find it. I'll be honest.
Where'd you buy that?
We just want to see if it's been
It's been sold.
yeah, or if it's been picked up by
yes.
anyone. Yeah, so we could try to find who shoot that.
It is Atlantic Gun Tackle.
I'm sorry?
Atlantic Gun Tackle.
Atlantic Gun Tackle? Where's that at?
The one in Norfolk.
Where?
In Norfolk. Atlantic Gun Tackle.
Northfield?
Yeah.
I'm not a gun guy, so I don't know.
So, can I visit that?
One other question first.
Okay.
We will. We'll go through that. Atlantic Gun Tackle?
Yeah.
When did you buy that?
Oh shit, dude. Man, I want to say somewhere in August.
Sometime in August?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say sometime in August.
Now, what gun did you give her? And why did you give her a second gun?
So when I went to range with this gun, I couldn't shoot it for shits.
This pink one?
That was just terrible altogether.
Okay.
But this other one that I tried to shoot at the range, I just didn't good. It was a Canix.
What is it?
A Canic?
Mechanic?
No, Canic.
Canic.
Mm-hmm.
Like CANIC?
Canix. Canix. Canix.
Okay, what kind of gun is that?
It's a 9mm caliber.
Okay,
And
and
it's
what color?
It's like a gold color. No, it's like a gold color. It's not the earth tone color, but it's more like a gold color. That makes sense.
The whole gun?
The whole gun, yeah. There's black
So it's
pieces.
like gold or earth tone?
Yeah, goldish earth tone. Because when you put it next to an earth tone gun, it's more like sparkly type deal. So it's like that.
You guys
And
did
it's
it?
like bronze.
But that's the same place.
Yeah.
Okay, at the same time?
Wait a minute. I did.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you have any idea where she could be?
These are the only places I can tell you. I remember going to go see her, and I gave her like, I think, $40. And she was in Bedford, at this apartment complex.
When was this?
This was right before she moved in. It was kind of like talking, whatever.
Okay.
And I went up there, and we were talking for a sec, and then I gave her the money. She's like, yeah, me and my cousin. She said it was her cousin. And she's like, yeah, my cousin, we're about to go swimming. And like, all right, that's cool. You know, the only other place I've been to was grandma's house. I know.
And Chester or whatever it was?
Yeah, Chester. And I know that she's always on 30. That's my place.
Yeah.
And I told her, it is dangerous. Oh, I grew up there. You know what? This whole I grew up there, that place is dead. I don't go down there. I don't go there. I don't
either.
I don't really come on this side of town, period. Especially on this street. This street's scary.
All right, so did she ever, besides West Virginia, somebody else said something about Columbus? I don't know if that was you. Was she anywhere else?
She might have been in Columbus. She might have been in Columbus. It might have been a place in PA. I'm not sure.
Who's in Columbus?
That I'm not. Her peeps.
Her peeps.
Her peeps.
And that's just Columbus in general, okay?
She never said who was in Columbus or what. So
What about, you said PA?
probably PA.
What's in PA?
That I'm not sure. Probably more peeps.
Where at PA, do you know?
That I'm not sure.
Just PA.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from?
What's that?
Where are you from?
I'm from PA.
You're from PA?
Mm-hmm.
You were born and where were you born at?
St. Francis Hospital in East Liberty.
In what city?
East Liberty.
East Liberty? What is that by what? Pittsburgh or Philly?
It's
Or
Pittsburgh.
just Pittsburgh area? When did you move to Cleveland?
23 years ago when I made my first retard. I'm sorry, my first.
That's all right. So
Let's be a little.
2 or 3 years ago when you first got married? Is that what you said?
Wait. Come back to me.
Is it
No. 23 years ago.
Oh, 23 years.
I'm an old man.
Yeah.
If I get any older, I'll be dirty.
So you moved here 23 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have no idea where she could be at, huh?
Just no idea.
And
I really wish I was more help so that we could find her and I can stop being goddamn Anthony Dahmer. I don't.
well, let me ask you this, Anthony. Speaking of that, not that, but speaking of, did you talk to Sergeant Cribble, by the way?
Crippled.
Yeah, remember I gave you the name. You wanted to know who was the sergeant on scene when they.
Oh yeah, so I tried to call. They put me on hold for a long time. Then no, yeah.
Let me ask you this. When they were there, they found quite a few gun boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Where are all those guns at that they found? A Masada gun box?
Mm-hmm.
What's that for?
Those are all the guns I had bought, but I ended up selling like a whole bunch of guns because I wasn't allowed to carry them more than just.
So who'd you sell them to?
Just random people. Because there's no registry in Ohio, so you can sell it to anybody.
Do you know who you sold these people to?
It's like a few people. I mean, I knew people, and they're like, hey, you see every gun? Like, yeah, I'm selling.
Would that apply to the Jericho gun?
All those guns.
Every gun on here?
Mm-hmm.
Except the Smith & Wesson, because you still have that.
Yeah, I still have that.
Right, okay. Well, let me ask you, Anthony, what about, they found a rifle magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the rifle?
No, I don't have a rifle no more. Because that was one of those gun boxes. Because I had bought extra magazines, but that's why I haven't.
You sold the rifle. When did you sell all these guns?
Oh, shit. A little after I caught my case.
Last year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's probably maybe, I'll say 6 months into when I caught my case. I was trying to do a lot of research. And so on an indictment, I cannot. Well, the judge said you can't be around firearms, drugs, or this. And I'm like, just like.
So when did you catch the case?
I want to say 11 and 21.
November of last year, about this time last year?
If it's not this time last year, it's the year before, because I've been dealing with this case for almost a little over a year.
Okay. So
Yeah.
roughly this time last year. I never did a record check.
Oh yeah,
so
it's about a little over a year, so it's about that.
I checked to make sure you had no warrants, because I want to make sure I wasn't a murder in here. Fortunately, you're not a murderer.
Dude, I know. This guy, man.
The case Anthony caught the previous year was for DUI and improperly handling a firearm in a motor vehicle. But it was far from the first time he'd been in trouble with the law. Court records show he was arrested in 2019 for strangling his then-girlfriend during a violent incident outside the couple's home. The arrest warrant states he climbed into her vehicle and began strangling her with both hands on her neck. He was charged with domestic violence and unlawful restraint, both misdemeanor offenses. Experts conclude that strangulation often foreshadows an escalation in domestic violence, and women who've been strangled by partners are 750% more likely to be murdered. But this isn't the only red flag that has detectives concerned, because Anthony did a little home renovation after Adrianna left, the kind that could be seen as covering up a murder.
Well, let me ask you the really thing that's really kind of confused on is, there's a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
The carpeting being removed from the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you do that?
Because of bed bugs. I kind of went crazy. I had a vision that I was going to take up the carpet. I took up the carpet. And I had them sit in my house for almost 2 weeks.
When did you remove the carpeting?
After she left.
After she left?
I won't say immediately after she left. It might have been like a week or so. And I'm sitting around here getting busy.
So first week in October or something.
First week in October.
Okay.
So I started.
Did you tell the landlord you did that?
No.
Did you tell the landlord you have bed bugs?
No.
Why not?
Because I took care of myself.
Yeah, but you left other carpeting in there, so that.
But this is
bed bugs don't hang in carpeting, by the way.
We know that now, right? But this is the reason why. So, a lot of stuff that I could take, like my toilet, and like I just do it myself. Because she lived all the way in Strongfield. I'm not gonna bother the woman. If I can take care of myself, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
And when I pulled up, so I had this vision that I was going to basically sand the floor and just try to make it a hardwood floor, just that right there. I mean, but I just didn't finish it.
Yeah. Okay. But why you just because there's carpeting in the dining room, I think they said, in the bedroom.
There's carpeting in all over the place. And I was gonna pull up the carpeting in my room. I'm like, oh, don't fly.
Where did you see the bed bugs at?
I saw her on the couch because it bit me, and I was all in the lining of the couch. Then I seen them thought I seen him on the floor, but it's just like, you look at the floor like it's moving, but I didn't really have good vision. But when I see the couch, I took up the cushions, ended up burning those, and had to cut the couch apart. Another reason I destroyed the couch, I wasn't carrying it back downstairs, right? Because when I moved, I'm not carrying it back. That couch was in there. And my window, when you're walking up the steps, there's this window. Me and my friend broke that window trying to get that couch in there.
So you cut the couch up?
I cut the couch up and burned it.
In the fire pit? What about the carpeting?
No, the carpeting I just wrapped up and just put on the side of the house.
Oh.
It sat in the dining room for about 2 or 3 weeks. You can't throw away bulk stuff until like the first, and then I threw it away with when it came and got the bulk garbage.
Yeah. Oh, then you threw it away at that point? Yeah. Okay. You haven't told the landlord yet that you cut the carpeting up?
No,
That's probably not gonna go so well.
No, I'm a virgin, listen, I don't believe I'm getting back to the deposit money. It's just $600. And I moved in, the place was only $600 a month. That's what was so dope.
Yeah.
But when the market, she decided, oh, the market went up, so this guy going, why? 600 was good.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
So you did all this in the first week in October, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the carpeting got picked up by the garbage man eventually.
Mm-hmm. And
then you burned the whole freaking couch?
No, I just like certain pieces of it, like the wood parts like that, and cause I cut the wood parts and there's like metal in there, so you can't burn the metal, so metal.
Yeah.
Like the cushion strings, I just put those back, threw those away. The cushions I burned.
So anything you could burn off the couch, you burned, and you threw out in the trash?
Yeah.
What day's garbage day for you guys?
Tuesday.
Tuesdays? You put it out Monday night?
I put it out Tuesday, coming Wednesday.
Comes Wednesday, okay. But that was all last month. All right, would you stay there? Are you sleeping there, or what are you doing?
I was sleeping there, but I've been sleeping with my wife at her house.
At her house with her mom?
Mm-hmm.
In Euclid? Okay.
Because I would sometimes sleep at her house and I sleep in my house, you know what I mean?
When is the last time that you slept at 98th? You got a bed in there?
Mm-hmm.
There is? Yeah. You get rid of the mattresses?
So I sprayed the mattress like pure alcohol.
Yeah.
I plan on getting rid of those. But I sprayed it with pure alcohol. I got an air bed in the other room. That place was infected, so I was sleeping there.
Yeah.
Or I would left the room and stuff like that as well.
So the rest of it you just sprayed what's got the carpeting in the front. I haven't been there, but you walk through the back door and you're in the kitchen, then you're in the dining room, and then you're in the front room, and that's where the carpeting was gone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's a bigger front room that you had a TV and couch and all that kind of junk in there at one time? Okay.
And those other chairs, I was going to cut those up too.
What are those, lazy boy chairs or something?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to cut these bitches up. I may still, because I'm not carrying them down the steps. I'm telling you that now, so they're next on the chopping block.
Yeah. So how did you get that couch out? Because couches are metal, so, I mean, you got a whole metal frame to a couch. Did you throw it out the back window, or somebody help you, or what?
But when I got it up the street,
Took it out.
when I took it out, no, I cut it in pieces.
Yeah, but it's metal.
I cut it with the, so the way the couch is structured,
Yeah.
so it's all wood. The only metal is the springs.
Yeah.
And the springs are metal, and the one thing is connected to metal. Because the saw block can cut through metal and through boards. And that's what I got a little, I'm cutting this couch at night.
Yeah.
I said, all right. So I used the clipper things that I have, clip the metal things, and it like opened up the springs, and I was able to cut it. And then I took the metal piece I could take out, threw that in the bed, and threw that away, but all the other parts I just burned.
Anybody help you do that?
Just me.
Just you? You took out the carpeting by yourself too?
Huh?
Okay. All right. One other thing I wanted to ask you is the holes in the wall. Did you patch those holes that are in the wall?
I got a patch on. I had a whole, you seen, when they came in, they seen a ton of paintings. Half of those paintings I painted myself.
Yeah.
There's an angel on the wall that's being disintegrated. I painted her. There's other one in COVID because we stuck in the house, so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I did like a lot of painting. So all those holes is all the paintings were painted.
What kind of did you put them in with a nail or a picture hook, or do you remember anchors?
What a nail.
Just a nail? Nail, those are just small nail holes then?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because they said them, they're just, as an investigator,
Yeah, you don't want to
it's something I gotta ask.
Yeah. And we see the whole, yeah, I know what you say.
Thanks to alleged bedbugs, Anthony claims to have either thrown out or burned items that could contain evidence leading to Adrianna's whereabouts, including carpet and a couch. But it's not the only evidence he may have attempted to get rid of, and detectives are about to subtly suggest they know he has something to hide.
You have anything?
Yeah, could we see the last couple of text messages that you sent her?
I delete all our text messages.
Oh, you don't have that? Okay.
Yeah, I delete all of them. I delete our pictures, our text messages, like, we're done. Usually when I'm, and then plus, I ain't supposed to be with her and say, so, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That's my lovely wife go to my phone, you know what I mean? So.
Anthony, have you ever been to, you said you were in Pennsylvania last year, and that was in Penn Hills, right? In Penn Hills I'm familiar a little bit, my old partner's from Allegheny, El Cuba area. Is that near that?
Allegheny County?
Well, he's not Allegheny County, he was a policeman in El Cuba.
I have no idea what that is.
You don't know where that's at?
No.
Well, have you ever been to Allegheny County? Okay, and it's,
That's where Pennsylvania, that's where PA is.
oh, Penn Hills is there, okay, all right, let me ask you, right now, we got a lot going on with this investigation, okay, we got the FBI looking, we're doing all the checks on those sorts of things. Right now, and I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but I'm telling you, just man to man, you know, right now is the time, if you have anything that you want to tell me, because this is all going to come to that here soon, and if you're holding back, or if you know what happens, you know where her car's at, or she's at, anything, now's the time to say something.
I have no idea.
You have no idea. You didn't do anything to hurt her. Because I'm going to be honest with you, it's a little suspicious.
That is a criminal question.
Okay.
And it does look suspicious, but that question I will answer with a lawyer.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. See that?
Okay.
That's her car.
Okay.
On October 12th.
Okay.
At noon.
Okay.
A couple weeks after she left, almost a couple weeks after, roughly, she left your place.
Okay.
Going to the same area where you grew up, where you were at just in November.
Okay.
Now, we're working on getting better images.
Okay.
You driving that car? 'Cause she wasn't.
Oh.
You sure? Anthony, now's the time. Trying to be fair with you, okay? I mean, the FBI's working on this, and I don't wanna put you in any kind of jam, but I also want to tell you that now is the time to really, this is just one little piece of evidence, okay? I'm just telling you.
So,
I'm not.
this is a criminal question,
Yeah.
and all I can tell you is she was trying to hide her car from a repo man. I might have helped her hide her car from the repo man.
You helped her hide her car from the repo man?
But that is a criminal question.
And you did that on the 12th?
So I want to talk to a lawyer.
You want to talk to a lawyer?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second.
Anthony's shown a photo of Adrianna's 2020 Ford Fusion taken by a license plate reader near his Pennsylvania hometown, just 4 days after her disappearance. While he claims he was only trying to hide the vehicle from being repossessed, he also refuses to say anything more without a lawyer present. Considering how much he's incriminated himself so far, that's probably the best idea he's had all day. But while he's not under arrest and technically free to leave, he can't say the same about some precious items taken for evidence, items he'll have trouble parting with.
Are you going home now?
No, because I really don't want to go there. I went there for a second, I just, because of all the things I told you. But, she is in good health, she's okay. I just don't know her whereabouts. I did one favor for her as a last hurrah, but
How do you know she's in good health?
I believe she's in good health.
You believe she's in good health?
That's when I talked to her, she's in good health, she's breathing everything. You know, only had to go with that, but that's about it.
Well, I can tell you that we got the Allegheny Sheriff's Department and the FBI out there.
Sure.
So if you know where she's at, again, that would be the time to tell me, because this is going to get way worse.
And sir, if you could please hand over your cell phones, we have a search warrant for those.
I'm gonna use my phones.
What's that, sir?
I'm gonna use my phone for anything.
We have a search warrant for him, so you're gonna have to provide him to us.
Well, how am I gonna do court? I have to do court on my phone.
Call court for you.
Yeah, we could hook that
I
up
can call court
for
for you. I'm not trying to be unfair, Andy. I'll absolutely call court for you. Okay?
you. We don't want you to get in trouble for that.
So we're gonna take those and FBI's gonna process these things.
I mean, if you have further force, so we don't have to do all this stuff, that would be helpful for all of us.
All I know is she's
It's
130.
something you handle now. It's a much better option for you. I think you know I've been fair with you, I've been honest with you, everything I've told you, I've been honest with you. Right. But there's a lot of, and quite frankly, I didn't even get into everything. I just wanted to show you that that's just one thing, and
I'm not looking at my cell phones back, because I need them. They're not like.
So I will say this, if you're willing to give us the passcodes with the search warrant, it will make it a heck of a lot quicker.
You
faster.
say quicker, like an hour or two?
So we don't have any of the analysts to do the dump here, but we could take it to him with the passcode, and it should only take him about 15 minutes each phone, if he has the passcode.
You want to do it now?
We'll take them down there,
Yeah.
yeah?
Oh, man, here.
Yeah.
Here, let me get your phone.
All right, this is the answer, right? What's the passcode for that, Anthony?
Open it up.
As potential evidence is copied from Anthony's phone, he attends a mandatory court appearance over Zoom for an unrelated case. But afterwards, he claims to have something to say to detectives, and it seems like he's used the intervening time to come up with another story explaining Adrianna's disappearance.
Go ahead, Anthony. What is it that you wanted to add?
I just don't want my life to be in danger.
You don't want what?
I don't want my life to be in danger.
You don't want your life to be in danger? Okay. Well, I don't want your life to be in danger either, Anthony. Okay.
They say that all the time.
I know.
It never goes down like that.
I know. But okay,
There's a greater reason why I kicked her out.
there's a greater reason why you kicked her out.
I'm not driving my car. I'm not trying to have nothing for the repo that. She asked me about a big name in PA.
A big name?
A big drug name.
Drug name. Okay.
There's a house on 30th.
Just hang tight. It's okay. All
I
right.
want my life to be in danger.
Okay. I don't want your life to be in danger
She
either.
was involved in a lot more. There's a house on 30th that they do scamming, they do drugs, like sell drugs, they do scamming, they do a lot of things. And when the last time I saw her and she was leaving, the reason why I kicked her out because she had 400 of those blue pills on her.
Of what kind of pills?
The blue pills I talked to you about, the perpetrators with the thing about.
Are you talking about? Okay.
She had, it was like 4 bags, like about 400 of them. It looked like a ton of them.
About 400 pills is what you're saying. And this is back at the end of September, beginning of October. And that is another reason or the reason why you kicked her out, right? Is what you're saying?
Because
It's time just to trust me and trust yourself, and let's just...
I don't want to end up dead.
No, I don't want you to end up dead either.
I have a name, but I don't.
In what city in Pennsylvania are you referring to?
She was asking me about Westgate.
Westgate.
Westgate's, they call it the Gates of Hell. It's a really bad project. She was asking about that. Then she was asking about Philadelphia. And I've only been in Philadelphia. And then, I can't remember the other neighborhood she asked me about. But the people that run this place, they're goons, they're killers. They don't play. They.
How does she know these people?
These are people she grew up with. These are people she grew up with. She be down there, and that's who she mess with.
and I believe she's messing. I don't know if he's the kingpin or one of the bigger people there, but that's the gentleman she's like dealing with. I can't give his name. I know his street name, but I don't want to give his name because I don't want to end up dead.
And it's, the city is called Westgate or the neighborhood is called Westgate?
I guess it's the city.
It's city.
Well, Pittsburgh's in boroughs.
Right, I know.
So Westgate's the borough.
And you're saying that's,
So that's what she was asking about. Like, and I told her that's the gates of hell. And she said, well, do you know who's big out there? And I was like, I don't go over there.
but she didn't grow up in Pennsylvania.
She didn't grow up in Pennsylvania.
No, so I don't know how she would know these people.
Because of the people on 30th. They're back on.
You're talking the people on East 30th here in Cleveland.
That's what I'm saying.
Know the people in Westgate
That's what I'm saying.
is what you're saying. Before,
I don't want them, you know, because they got people there, they got people there. They got the state kind of.
so when you're referring to the big name, you're referring to a big name here in Cleveland
Yeah, there's a big name here in Cleveland.
that deals with people in Westgate.
Right.
Okay.
And she was asking me if I knew somebody, a big name in Westgate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's big out there, and I don't know.
You don't know anybody in Westgate.
Mm-hmm.
But you're saying
That's
that
the gates of hell. The people
Right.
over here, like I said, it's a building, they do scamming, they sell drugs. Don't do nothing. Like, I've never been down there. This is stuff she told me in confidence.
Mhm.
You know.
well, in our earlier conversation, you had said that you took the car to Pennsylvania, okay?
I'm not driving that car.
You're not driving that car.
I was trying to protect her.
So when you said that you were taking it to avoid the repo guy, that was not true?
That's not true. I just said this. I said earlier. But when you buy a truck, that's true. I'm trying to avoid the repo man. I just use that, but I'm trying to protect her because these people are scary. They're very scary.
Well, the next obvious question is, I need the name of who you're referring to, so I can investigate.
I don't want to get that out because I don't want to get killed.
Okay, you're not going to get killed. What I'm doing...
Detective, listen, that y'all say that, but then when it happens, then what?
I'm telling you that when I conduct an investigation for a missing person such as this, okay, where it's crossing state lines and everything else, okay, it's a matter of I go to people and I talk to people and I don't sit there and say, oh, so-and-so told me this, so-and-so told me that, okay?
Can we get that record right? Can we get that right?
What's on camera right there?
No. What I'm saying is that if you approach this person, that I didn't have nothing to do with telling him about what they're into.
Yeah. I mean, we got the video camera. That's public information.
If requested.
Yeah.
It's just not open to anybody.
Yeah, you guys got to get a public information request.
Officers are allowed to lie to you in order to get an indictment.
Well, I don't.
I can't tell you anything that's false. I can't promise you anything. I can't promise you. If you tell me this, then you're gonna. I can't do any of that. Okay, it's not gonna change the outlook on what's going on with all the other stuff and all the other information we have. Okay?
Oh, because as far as me, I'm innocent. I've done nothing wrong, but I just know his street name. I don't know his name.
What's the street name? That's fine. Then you definitely didn't give me any information. That's something I would have to really investigate to find out whose street name is associated with the real name of the street name.
His name's Bear.
Bear? Like the animal or the drink? Bear?
Like the animal.
Okay, and you're saying Bear lives over, or hangs at least, the area of East 30th.
Anthony's cagey with the details, but implies a drug dealer named Bear is responsible for Adrianna's disappearance and could now do the same to him. Yet detectives know more than they've been letting on, and when they let him know it, he becomes painfully aware that his backup plan has backfired.
I'm sorry, Anthony, because there's a whole lot more here that I know that I haven't told you.
And that's fine.
Okay?
And I really don't care to even know. I do not want to end up dead for this.
I don't want you to end up dead either. Okay? I don't want you to end up dead. That's obviously not my goal. But my issue is, I told you earlier that we had the Allegheny police out there, and we know you were there, Anthony. Okay, we know you got the car in a garage and you're trying to get rid of the GPS off the car. We know that.
Okay.
We've talked to people, Adrianna's.
I got in the garage, I get rid of GPS.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Okay. So you're going to stick with or insist that you didn't take that car to Pennsylvania, right? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I like, at this time now I want to just talk to a lawyer.
You want to talk to a lawyer?
Yeah, because I feel like my life will be in danger. With the information I give you, I feel like my life's in danger now. I really do. With the information I just gave you, I feel like my life's in danger.
Well, we're not going to do anything to put you purposely in danger. That's for sure. That's just not anything consistent with all the other information we have in regards to this at all. Quite frankly. So, but yeah, if you want to speak to an attorney, then we'll go ahead and end that interview, and then you can go about your business. We'll get these phones back to you after that search warrant's executed.
Anthony's free to leave, but less than 2 weeks later on Thanksgiving morning, a couple in Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania noticed something strange on security footage outside their rental property. A rental property where Anthony's sister was living.
He had the shovel in the bag or whatever, then he jumps in the car and they speed off. And so then I went back to my mom's, we ate, and at that point she told me that he's been back here for about the better part of an hour. Okay. As you can see on the film. Yeah. And I'm like, that's pretty right, because it doesn't take it out. And then she said that she can hear him on the video pouring water, and she was like, doesn't sound like piss. He was probably stealing water from inside of my house and doing whatever doing that. Yeah. So, that being a thing, we came back, flashlights and shit, see what's going on. Okay. I go up underneath, and I see like a piece of plastic. I thought it was like a bucket or something. Okay. And I can see it through like right here because like just had the thing sitting here like a like
TV.
all these things. Yeah. Right. And it's like, first of all, it can't even move you. Yeah. But I just had them up there, but it wasn't submerged. Like they did that to extract it. Okay. It was just sitting up here. The police got here and I let them know what was going on and everything. Yeah. And then and I told him, and the one cop was unfathomably dismissive, Officer Beers. Okay. Unfathomably condescending and dismissive, so then he was about to leave. He just dismissed it as head shit. He said it like 3 or 4 times. I said, don't go to the trouble to do things of this nature. Yeah. I would have took my ladder. Right. I own a real estate company. I take losses all the time. I'm pretty good at it. Yeah. So moving forward, so the guy was about to leave, and he told my fiance and I, when we found out what was in the thing, to give him a call back. I mean, I don't know if you guys operate like that, but that was pretty. So then at that point,
How did you find out that it was about?
Oh, because he made my fiance and I dig it out and beat on it with sledgehammers and shit until my cousin as my cousin held the flashlight. Yeah, okay. They didn't do shit. Yeah. We literally cracked the case. Okay. With the sledgehammer and shit,
All right, so you start breaking it up.
Right, so I'm like, just stop. I'll do it. I don't want her to sledgehammer and all that and everything. So I came back here, bust everything up. I'm hitting it. So then the side cracks over here where the black plastic was. Okay. On the outside of obviously, it's like a cooler set that you get. Yeah. I mean, a thing that you put tools in. With the thing and the 2 wheels or whatever. So she was in one of those at the time. I didn't know. Yeah. So I'm hitting it. My girl's prying it with a shovel, and then we could get a little weep. And my cousin's holding a flashlight. The cop finally helped for the first time. He moved a little piece back, and then he let it go. And it had us do everything, like the equivalent of an overseer. And could you? So then moving forward, we couldn't tell what it was until I sledged over here and saw the exposed of a brick, like a piece of slab that had some plastic on it. Okay. At that point, we went to go retrieve a kitchen knife from inside, and I hit it a little more, and some shit got in my face. I spit it out, but it was dirt, and then the cop cut it, and then something liquid came out. You smell this unfathomably putrid odor, and obviously we know what that is. Then there's like, oh man, it might be a dog. Like, who would go through the trouble to bury in this manner? It's absurd. Yeah. So Officer Bears, man, he deserves a medal, honestly. But we're pretty about it. Yeah. And shit isn't cool, man.
The body was identified as Adrianna's, and a medical examination determined she'd been shot in the head. Cleveland police immediately issued a warrant for Anthony's arrest, and Cuyahoga County Crime Stoppers offered $5,000 for information leading to his capture. He soon contacted an attorney, and after hearing he was the subject of a nationwide manhunt, turned himself in to police. Anthony Kennedy pleaded guilty to aggravated murder, aggravated robbery, gross abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence. He was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 20 years. Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.